Hey everyone, how y'all doing? This is the Kelly Resolution here today, and today I'm coming at you guys with a deck profile. I don't know what was the last deck profile I did. I think it's been a while, but this is actually a fun little deck that I first made when, if you guys saw my pre-release video from Fates Collide, I got the Mega Altaria and the Altaria, and I wanted to try that out. And I actually made a pretty fun deck with it. At first, it was just straightforward Mega Altaria that got smothered. And I decided to make, as you guys know by the title, a Fairy Box Mega Altaria deck. And I'll profile it for you guys. On a side note, today when I was at League just about a couple hours ago, I picked up one of these bad boys, Fates Collide Elite Trainer Box. Really nice. I like it. I really wish I would record it for you guys because I got some nice pulls. Carving Break, Alakazam EX, and Omastar Break. And I got 3 hollows, 2 reverse rares. It was a great box. I really wish I would have recorded it. That's okay. I mean, I had forgotten my camera at home, so I didn't really worry too much about it. But yeah, so sorry I couldn't get that video for you guys, but at least I got this deck profile here. This deck, I've tested it against Primal Kyogre, tested it against Greninja Break, Trevenant Break, Night March, and Eviltal or Gallade. Those are the decks I tested it against. It's done really well overall. I have made some adjustments, but I'm going to get straight into this deck profile here. So, can't be a Fairy Box deck without a Aromatisse line. We run a 3-2 Aromatisse line. You want to either run the Spritzy from X and Y or Flashfire. I personally like the X and Y one better just because of the art. But Flashfire and X and Y aren't different. 50 HP both. That's the biggest HP a Spritzy has had thus far. Then we play a 2-2 line of Mega Altaria. I know some of you may be like, wow, Mega Altaria, you know, it's not really that great. May not think so. Mega Altaria's got this attack, Miss Purge, for a fairy and 2 colorless, 100 damage, and if you have a special energy, 30 more damage, and heal 30 from all your Pokemon. That really helps you in the Trevenant matchup. Really helps you there. It helps you in the Primal Kyogre matchup. When they spread 30 onto all your bench, really helpful. Yeah, and then we got some Tech EXs right here. One Eviltal EX, people get greedy, load a bunch of energy, punish them with an Evil Ball. That's mainly what this is for. Yeah. One Jolteon EX, gained a lot of popularity, Flash Ray. You attack with it, basics can't touch your Jolteon. Glaceon EX, Crystal Ray. Basically the same thing as Jolteon, but for evolved Pokemon. So you put him down if they're playing basics, put him down if they're playing evolutions, and you got a good block. Originally, when I was playing Primal Kyogre, this was not a Glaceon, this was a Regirock. Like the XY promo. You can also play that in here. I personally just prefer the Glaceon. But what you do is you load Rainbow Energy on there, or you load your energy on there to protect it from hammers. And it can be Lysander to Crushing Hammered off, because it has an Omega Barrier ability, and that's good too. It's common play in Fairy Boxes, but I think I'm going to continue testing and see what I prefer better. Next we have Manaphy EX, so that anything with a Rainbow Energy attached to it can have a free retreat. And one Jirachi. I'm thinking of bumping this up to 2. Jirachi is just too good. Night March and Vespiquen, Vileplume, and Night March, they're one of the biggest decks right now. And Stardust is just too good, and most of them only play 4 double colorless energy. Just keep spamming the double colorless, and it's too good. Of course, 2 Shaman EX for draw power. It's good. Nothing to be said about it. And 1 Hoopa to search out all your EXs. You just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 targets. So that's a good card in here. Next, we got our item lineup. Here we go. We got. Let me organize myself really quickly. 4VS Seeker, self-explanatory. Shouldn't have to say why. It's too good. 4 Ultra Ball. It's search out anything. 1 Ultra Ball turns into 4 Pokemon, Hoopa and 3X's. It's too good. Allows you to search for the Spritzees or Aromatisse. You always want to have a Spritzee off on your turn 1 so that you can get Aromatisse turn 2 at the latest. Then, so that we can try and get more energy on per turn, we play 4 Max Elixir. Works great. Attach extra energy equals more than 1 attachment per turn, and it really helps. Next, we play 3 Max Potion. Welcome back. This came back out in Breakpoint. Such a good card. Move away all your fairy energy, heal it, move them all back. It's just been that good. 1 Super Rod. Throwback piece of the puzzle that you might need for later, or it got knocked out and we're good, like essential for the game. And yeah, as our tools, obviously we played 2 Altaria Spirit Link because of the Altaria line. You can't have a Mega without a Spirit Link unless you're Mega Rayquaza, but even then you still want a Spirit Link. Alright, and then we played 3 Skyfield. I honestly think I'm going to change this to 2 Skyfield and 1 Shadow Circle, just because anything with the Rainbow Energy doesn't have weakness, and that actually really helps. I'm still testing to see, but I'm probably going to end up doing that. And then we got our supporter lineup. We got 4 Sycamores, standard. Again, like VS Seeker, shouldn't have to explain that one. 3N. Welcome back. Missed this card, sorta. When you're on the receiving end of an N, when you only have 1 prize, you don't really miss it too much, but I'm glad it's back. 2 Lysander, bring stuff up, kill him. That's usually how it works. 1 AZ, this is probably the techiest supporter. AZ good again in this deck. Move all your energy off and pick something up. And let's say move up Jolteon, which has free retreat. Put the other guy down, put him back up, put all the energy, and you basically healed it off. Of course, it is your supporter for the turn, so you can't always do that. But it's worth noting. It's a good card in here. And 1 Hex Maniac with things like Greninja Break, Trevenant Break, Vileplume going around. Hex Maniac is a must now, I believe. I believe Hex Maniac is a staple unless you are playing Trevenant Break. And I don't really see any Greninja players playing Hex Maniac, but shoot, it's just too good right now. Too many things on abilities. And yeah. Alright, next, energy lineup. So you guys know, obviously, we have 4 rainbows, clearly. Too good. That's what allows you to attack with everything else. Provides the energy requirements you need to attack with this guy. Jolteon, Yveltal, Glaceon, adds the added effect to Mega Altaria, and 7 Fairy. I feel like this is a good count. 7's perfect with Max Elixir, really ups your chances of hitting it. This may seem a bit dysfunctional at the moment. It's like a weird deck I was trying out, and it's actually performed better, and I'm happy it did because I'm really enjoying this deck, honestly. Never tried playing Fairy Box, never liked the idea of having too many pieces. Like, I remember in the old days, you had Darkrai, you'd attack with Seismitoad, have Virizion, and expanded now. But I always thought it was too confusing, too many things, different things you had to attack with. And now that I'm actually trying it out, I'm really liking it. You could make the argument that you could drop the Mega Altaria, honestly. Maybe throw in like an Umbreon, the new Umbreon. Take 4 prizes if you knock out a Mega. I believe that is insane. One of my friends actually pulled a full art today at League. I was pretty jealous, I'm going to be honest. But it's a good card. Regardless, I think this card has actually some potential. Again, healing that 30 really helps against Trevenant. Because Trevenant 30 all across the board, just heal it right off. And you got you got him to deal with basics, him to deal with evolutions, him to give you free retreat, him for those decks that love to run 4 double colorless, and that's it. This is for people that like to load up energy and get greedy. This is for people that like to spread damage. It's just very balanced overall. I'd say the biggest problem this deck has is probably something like Trevenant is always a rough match if they get the turn 1 lock. With Trevenant, you want to try and get your Mega Altaria out. Start 130 consecutively, hearing 30 off of everything. It's usually what you want to do. Greninja Break, kind of difficult, but I've been able to get what happened to me last time I played him. I had Glaceon out, Constant Crystal Rain, and had constant Hex Maniacs, and that kept him in check for about 5 turns. I was able to Hex Maniac for 5 straight turns, and that was able to win me the game just because of how it hinders Greninja Break. And again, if you don't, obviously Fairy Box has always struggled with one-hit knockouts. That's why you run, and the king of one-hit knockouts is Night March. That's why you run Jirachi to stop them cold in their tracks, because wow, Night March is honestly too good. I believe there's counters for it. That's all I'm gonna say really. Good deck, try it out, guys. Hopefully I can bring some more content for you guys soon. I might try to make this deck with the Zygarde EX. I like it. I have like 15 safeguard carvings now since it's a common. But I like it. We'll see how this goes. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see you next time. Love you guys.